Hello, friends. My name is Rajul Jain. I'm a practicing Supreme Court lawyer. I am specializing into Drugs and Cosmetic Act. So far, we have helped more than 350 plus medical device companies to register their products in India. In this video, I'm going to share the 8 essential points or the requirements for registering the software as medical device. Nowadays, as you see that most of the medical device significantly are configured with the softwares, wherein the question comes that whether the hardware needs to be registered separately or the software needs to be registered separately. Okay, so in this video I will try to help you to make you understand about the 8 essential requirements which is needed by CDSCO for registration of software as medical device. First point is covering letter mentioning the objective of the license. Whatever the intended use of the product, by the product you have made, what value addition you are going to achieve through the product, what are the problem statements you want to achieve through the software which you have made. You have to narrate it in very nicely or very lucidly so that in plain language the authorities can understand that what you are trying to achieve or trying to solve through the product. Okay, so doing in this document, there is a collaborative exercise of writing the objectives along with the certain working principles as well, wherein the technical experts will be involved and which should be within the bounds of the law, which the law allowing you to do like that way. And while doing this way, we need to also keep in mind the how you will be processing the data, how you will be using the data, or those aspects also. Okay, so point number 2, a brief description of the applied medical device for each software separately. Suppose if you are applying for more than software, so you have to give a brief description like software name, version name, release status, like it's in alpha, beta, or in a final stage of its launch, and description of key functionalities and features, then clinical condition or use its addresses. Then you have to mention how it contributes to diagnosis, treatment, or monitoring. Okay, then you have to also mention the what is the target population of the software, like adults, children's, or general, that way. Then classification basis with logic under the MDR rules 2017. As you know that there are 4 classes of medical devices, A, B, C, D. That is a risk classification. You have to aptly classify the product, and please note that it is very important that how you classify the product, because A and B product does come under the jurisdiction of the state, and C and D comes under the jurisdiction of the central. So it needs it's a crucial, because both the authorities have its own ways and challenges to deal with. Okay, and under the requirement number 2, optionally you can also include the screenshots, product sheet, and UI, user interface flow, etc. like that. Now we will read about the requirement number 3. Requirement number 3 is undertaking stating that required facilities in terms of infrastructure, personnel which are available with you. Okay, so all the infrastructure, human resources who is there to develop and test the software safely and ethically. You have to illustrate everything and list all the requirements of point number 3. Then point number 4, list of equipments or instruments used for manufacturing and testing. For software as medical device, I think there are the development tools, there are the testing tools, there are the hardware platforms. When it comes to development tools, if you are using Visual Studio, GitHub, Jira is like project and issue traceability you are using. GitHub is to source control. Suppose if you are making the source logics and the scripts, you have to generally developers keep it in a GitHub. Okay, so then Visual Studio Code, that is the which helps you to author the code. So yeah, along with the version you have to mention that what are the development tools you are using. Then testing tools. When it comes to the testing tools, there are the testing tools like PyTest, Selenium, Postman, OWS app, Zap, then Burp Suite. So all these are the testing tools which you need to mention. Then hardware platforms like you're making for the Androids, what you're making for the iPhone, you're making for the Windows laptop, like that. And the requirement number 5 is list of qualified personnel for development and testing. In this 5, so it's a very straight point. You have to simply write the name, designation, qualification, and relevant experience into this field of all the personnel, those who are involved into this development. Then point number 6, justification of quantity proposed for testing. Like CDSCO wants to ensure that quantity you are deploying is proportional to the testing needs, because you have to select the certain quantity of the sample size to test the efficacy of the product. So therefore, it's not like that with a small sample size it will work, or very big sample size it is required. It just by the wisdom, by just have a you have to apply the principle of the proportionality, that proportionally you are choosing the proportional quantity. For that, choosing that proportional quantity, you can take a help of the experts, those who can help you to select the appropriate quantity size of the testing. Then point number 7, test specification and protocol with applicable standards. So when it comes to specification and protocol, then functional test plan is there, then verification protocol is there, then validation protocol in terms of usability, clinical performance, then cybersecurity plan is there, which is very important. In fact, in India, data protection laws has also been enforced, so you have to take care. Like in Europe, there's a GDPR, so we have to take care of that cybersecurity laws as well. Then there is an certain international standards compliance. One is the IEC 62304, which talks about the quality management. This IEC talks about the software lifecycle. Then ISO 14971 is the risk management. Then IEC 62366 talks about usability engineering. So all these things you have to do. And the last, that is the point number 8, is description of the manufacturing and testing process with flowchart. So instead of manufacturing, basically I always say manufacturing, it means the software development life cycle, because in software the manufacturing is the SDLC, software development life cycle. So you have to prepare the diagram of the SDLC, like what model you have preparing, that the V model or the agile iteration you are, and what are the key stages like requirements, architecture and design, then implementation, then verification and validation, then release, then maintenance. So, and each stage you have to mention all the tools which you have used, like Jira, Jenkins, GitHub, all you have to maintain. And you have to also present the complete details of the controls, like how you are maintaining the versioning of control, then change management, traceability metrics. So all these are there. So see, in this video I have explained you 8 requirements. These 8 requirements have a lot of technical papers. So there are a lot of formats which we, while registering the other software as a medical devices, we have learned those formats. We are even able to prepare it customized for the as per the requirements of your product also. Suppose if you have any query around it, SAMD, or if you want to access our expertise to register the software as medical device with the CDSCO in sure manner, in fast manner, and in a assured manner, so you can contact us on the contact details given into this video. Thank you so much. And before leaving this video, I request you to subscribe our channel also. We keep on posting a lot of value addition material for your business, which might help you for your medical device business, and we come up with n number of topics on the medical device industry. Once again, this was Rajul Jain you were watching. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.